So now the coffee machine is ready. In this case I have this pressure guide, so I can see, or gauge, I can see it's about 1 bar in this case here, and that means also the water is sufficient warm. So what I do, I'll just show how I will make a cup of coffee now. As you saw before, the beans are in here, they are ready. I have adjusted, well, I always have the adjustment on exactly the same all the time. And I'll just show you now how we'll do the coffee, 1 espresso. So first I will just put water through, it's always good. It both cleans the filter and heats up this part here that will be heated up later otherwise. And it also heats up the cup, so I'll leave the water in the cup while I do some other stuff. So that will be warm now. And then I will empty this for water. Like this. And then I grind some beans. And as I mentioned earlier, this have a reservoir for grinded powder, but I'm not using that. Well, I use it, but I will empty it right away. I have grinded powder, so I always empty that. That means I always have fresh grinded powder. So now there's a lot of powder in, as you can see, and I'm not going to press it or anything. I will just fill out the pot like this here and scrape away the remains. So again, the important thing is to do it the same way every time. So if I just do it like that every time, I will get the same amount every time. So now it needs to be pressed. And as I mentioned in an earlier video, I have this click version here. So I'll just first by the own weight, and then I'll just push it on the side just to get coffee down from the edges. And then I will press, which is the 15 kilos. And then I will just clean it. Make sure that there's not too much powder sitting everywhere, because then it will not be good when you connect it to the machine. It will go in now like this. Press it together. And now my cup is actually warm. And I am sorry, but I'm one of those guys that needs a little sugar. I very often put it in at this point, because then it starts to dissolve earlier. It's brown sugar, it takes longer time. And now it's only 1 cup, so that means I'll just pull this down and just wait until the chamber is full, and then I will release. This might actually be faster than the 20-25 seconds, but at least it will be up there. I didn't count this time. Just wait until it's finished. And now my coffee is done. If I have 2 cups under here, I will use the same amount of coffee, but I will press this down 2 times. It's a fairly big coffee we have. Very nice crema. Thick crema on top, as you can see. Very nice. And this is only Arabica. There's no Robusta in. And you can still get a very thick crema. Now I think all my sugar is dissolved. And I'll test it. Thank you.